Well, the State House has been in a state of paralysis for more than a month. It has no rules, no session day, and apparently no plan on how to move forward. But it does have a speaker who's been mostly silent until now. He spoke with our Dennis Owens this morning, and Dennis joins us with more on all of that. How you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing well. Good afternoon to you. Tomorrow will be the 1-month anniversary of Mark Rozzi being the surprise pick as Speaker of the House. He was supposed to be a compromise pick, but that compromise is mostly broken down. Speaker is now listening. The fourth and final stop on his listening tour is tonight in Wilkes Barre. While he is being blamed by Republicans for not calling the House into session and getting the chamber to work, he sees it differently. Rozzi spoke to me on the record this morning, but not on camera. He says Republican leader Brian Cutler is the problem, that Cutler's been offered several deals to bring the House back, and Rozzi says Cutler's been lying to his own members about the terms of those proposals. He says he's crafting what he calls the Rozzi rules for operating the House that will be fair to both the majority and minority parties. He says that's not typically been the case. Special elections will be held next week, of course. Democrats likely add seats, and that could spell the end of Rozzi's speakership. He knows that, but did tell me, I will be staying Speaker if I can, but I'm unsure about the numbers. I'm really trying to bring people together, but the full body will have to make that decision. Of course, the full body gets to decide who is Speaker and who isn't. Rozzi said he has not had a Speaker-related discussion with Governor Josh Shapiro, and he doesn't think the voter ID amendment that passed the Senate is even constitutional, and he does not support and cannot support bundling it with amendments to help victims of child sex abuse. He is one of those, of course. Now, he says he has been talking with Democratic leader Joanna McClinton, but said GOP leader Cutler has been, quote, non-existent the past few weeks. He had his harshest comments for Brian Cutler. I'm set to talk to Cutler later this afternoon, James. I'm going to ask him about that, and we'll have that in our later newscast.
I'm very curious to hear his response to all of this. How long did you talk to Speaker Rozzi?
30 minutes.
Did he give any clarity on the whole independent situation?
Well, he has said that he did promise to go independent, but that there was a deal, and that Republicans, most specifically Brian Cutler, broke the deal. That deal was to run a clean constitutional amendment on the statute of limitations. They wanted to include voter ID, which he insists is unconstitutional in the form that it was. And he felt they broke their end of the deal, so he's not living up to his end of the deal. He is saying, however, he wants to stay as Speaker and kind of be a transformative figure if he can bring these warring and partisan factions together and actually get some things done for the people of Pennsylvania. That's his hope.
All right, I don't know if you know the answer to this one. I usually stump you. I try to stump you, but you know a lot of things. If he wants to stay Speaker and the Democrats get the votes in the special election to take the majority of the House, if he doesn't just step aside, can they just push him out anyway?
There's no easy answer to this because my head hurts doing the math. Yesterday, a Republican state representative won a Senate seat. So the Republicans are going to go down by one. When that happens exactly, we don't know. The arithmetic is, though, if they have a majority of the people and they vote for Joanna McClinton, for instance, for Speaker, that happens. There is a chance it requires Rozzi's vote to make that happen, and he has indicated, at least to me, he's not going to vote himself out as Speaker. Man, did I answer your question?
You absolutely answered the question. It's never easy, though.
But as we often say here, the two words I say, it's a mess, and stay tuned, because there's more to come.
Absolutely.
It's keeping us employed, James.
We will do that. Dennis, thank you very much. Always good to talk politics.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.